Hello everyone. Here we have Rosie and Caesar's Airedale Terrier puppies. They were born November 7th. Today's November 30th. So they are 3 weeks old. Hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. So we did. These are the 4 boys over here. We still have 1 boy available from these 4. And here are the 5 girls. And they are all spoken for. Say hi. Say our eyes are open. Oh. Our eyes are open. We're starting to do some little practice growls, which are some of my favorite sounds ever. Starting to kind of crawl around, kind of becoming aware of the world. Yeah, I feel some little teeth buds in there. Some teeth gonna poke through in the next week probably. And over here's the 4 boys. Hi. So there is still 1 male available. Yeah, these guys are gonna be ready to go that first weekend in January. So these can still qualify for Christmas puppies. And we can do a Christmas video if you're surprising your family. What was I gonna say? So they're 3 weeks old. So this is that age when they're at one of my favorite ages because they make all these adorable little practice barking and growling sounds. They're just so sweet and innocent still. They'll come up and just snuggle for hours and sleep in your arms, but they're not quite so fragile and newborn. So that's why it's one of my favorite ages. As you can see of the boys, we got 2 huge boys and then 2 very average sized boys. This guy's kind of more on the petite side, but these 2 are very big. And in the girls, we've got a couple big old girls too. These 2 are pretty big. Nobody really particularly small. This one's maybe a little more petitely built, but size, especially at this age, doesn't mean much, but it's hard to predict size. Next weekend, 4 weeks old, I like to put different color collars on them so you can just begin to tell them apart, see if anybody catches your eye. We don't do puppy picking until 6 weeks old because until then, honestly, they basically look and act very, very, very similar or identical, and we like you to be able to pick from personality. So next weekend, I'll put different color collars on them so you can begin to tell them apart, and I will, sorry, I woke you up. And then oh, that's Mama. She wants in here. And then at 5.5 weeks, I will get an extra midweek video, and I'll do a lot of puppy descriptions. It'll be a long, like 10-minute video, and I'll walk you through all the personalities I'm seeing. And then at 6 weeks, your weekend video will be another long one, and then we'll pick after that. And I'll walk you through all that, but that's kind of what's to come. What else was I gonna say? I had a thought. Oh, next weekend you'll see, usually around 4 to 5 weeks, there's like a developmental phase that puppies go through. Just like babies, how 1 week they suddenly are like scared of dad, and you're like, why? All of a sudden you've loved dad. Puppies kind of go through that too, where they kind of all of a sudden go through a developmental phase where things are kind of scary all of a sudden and nerve-wracking, and so that's an age that we really, really, really work on socialization. We don't want to scare them, but it's important at that age to introduce lots of sounds and people and textures, and just reassuring them these things are all okay, and they bounce out of that phase pretty quickly. Some litters, it lasts a little longer than others, but I always try to kind of talk to you about those phases because I feel like a lot of people don't understand that these are little babies and they go through phases just like human babies do. So anyways, they are doing awesome. If you're interested in reserving this final male, you can go to our website, anspups.com, and go to our currently available page. All the info about them is listed there under Rosie and Caesar's Airedale litter. And when that disappears, that means he's spoken for. It'll disappear when someone puts their deposit down there. So that's kind of how it all works. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving and you have a wonderful holiday weekend. These guys are doing awesome.